Hello there, my fellow Nigerians.
People are dying in Kano metropolis despite.
I am recording, please engage with me.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ayodada. I just want to talk about a video I shared within this past hour. It's about how Nigerians should be at this particular period of our country. It is not just good enough for everybody for us to sit in our living rooms and, chastise the government and criticize. Yet we're walking on the street and then, you see a 5-year-old or a 9-year-old hawking his wares or her wares and you're pricing it down. And these are the people who will go, as I've said before, to outings and spend a lot. Yes, it's your money. What I'm saying is this: Nigeria belongs to all of us. When you see people that you can help, try and help. He who helps the poor lend unto God. That's what the Bible teaches us. It's not just going to the church and paying your tithe and offerings. I'm not against that, but we can make Nigeria a better place. The reason why I came, I didn't plan on shooting this. I just found it important for me to highlight this video because it goes to the heart of the reason why I decided to start this channel. Not just to talk to the government alone, but to appeal to the conscience of the generality of Nigerians, those that can afford it. You don't have to be a millionaire to make a change. Nothing wrong in trying to actually elevate the pains, the sufferings of the ones that you drive by. I know everything is. I know it. I get it. I know how it is. However, we can make things easy. That bag of rice that you probably, or even if you can afford it, just take it to those that need this, to no fault of theirs. Our leaders have messed up. It's not even, the general there now that it didn't start with him. Let us find solutions to how we can rebuild our country and make it great for everyone. Everyone. They're human beings. The way a slave was born is the same way a king was born. Let us make Nigeria a better place. Reach into the place in that heart and make it a better place. I just want to say that it is highly admirable what that man did. And I bless him. And may God bless him and bless everything that belongs, that is his. We've got to start doing things like this. We've got to look after the poor ones. The poor Nigerians who don't have anything. This COVID period is so hard. So please let every one of us, contribute in our own ways of rebuilding Nigeria. Let's leave it just to the governments, the federal government and the state governments. Don't let us leave it to them. We have to alleviate the sufferings of the people. We see them and we just drive by like it's nothing. We're so used to it. And I know that not many people really want to do it, but they're just adapted to it. The pressures of Lagos, the pressures of the city, the pressures of life, the pressures at home, the pressures at work. So our minds are not there. So we just drive past, and a lot of all these people that, have enough that can spread the love by giving and buying stuff, they don't live where they see these people who suffer. There are too many Nigerians are suffering. Africans, Nigerians, there are too many suffering. This is why people die on the boat and when they're trying to leave the country. We must have solutions. We must find solutions. But it's about time we start to look after our own people. They suffer abroad, in countries abroad. If some people tell you what they go through overseas, oh my goodness, the treatment is not what a lot of you think. We have to do something to build our country. Our government has to realize that Nigeria is for Nigerians. Nigeria is for the black people around the world. We have approximately 200 million population in our country. We should be a powerful country. We should be speaking and other nations listening. We should be the giant, the real giant of Africa. But we're not. We're not. Not at the moment. People who claim we are, they're just joking. And it's not like we don't have a revenue. Revenue doesn't just come from oil. It comes from a lot of other avenues that a lot of Nigerians are not even aware of. Please, Nigerians, let's help each other. Let's help one another. Let's lift one another up. It's not just when we go into church. Churches are in our hearts. This is where the church is. When you give to the poor, you lend to God. Church is here, is in your heart, is in your heart, is in your heart. Let us try and be kinder and be nicer to those who are downtrodden. So the country needs to be rebuilt. All hands must be on deck. For us all, let us start acting. Help your neighbors. Help your neighbors. It goes a long way. Nigerians in the diaspora remit over 24 billion US dollars back to Nigeria every year. They're trying. But how many families have people abroad? Please, guys, let's elevate the hardship of our own compatriots or compatriots. Let's make it easier. Let's help out. Let's reach out. The money you're spending on that bottle of wine in the nightclub, 10,000 for a bottle of wine, 150,000 for a bottle of wine, name calling and all this kind of stuff. It's all good. It's your money. If that's the way you want to spend it. But if you watch that woman on that video, the video is, I call it the Good Samaritan. If you watch that video, I'm telling you now that is the true state of over 100 million Nigerians. Yes, that is the true state of over 100 million Nigerians. We have to change our attitude. We need a reorientation. We need a reorientation in that country. We have to find our own space and our place in the Committee of Nations. We have to be bigger. We have to, but start from the bottom. Start from the bottom. Ours is a wasted generation. There's so much to talk about. There's so much I want to talk about. Enough for tonight. Please, if you like what you've heard, if you like what we stand for on this program, I would love for you to please subscribe to this channel. It's a brand new station. It's a brand new channel. We are going to see how to prefer solutions to the many problems that affect our great country. I thank you so much for listening, and may God bless you all.